risky.
I'm good on that.
Too risky.
Too risky. Too risky. The lineage is too risky.
All right, DJ, you ready to start this?
I mean, I've been ready, but
Okay, well, you always do the intro. You know,
no, I
always
don't.
forget. You always do the intro natural because I always forget. I just want to get into stories.
Them stories be hitting. Let me tell y'all.
DJ, do the damn intro.
All right. Fuck, what episode is this? I'm not even gonna lie.
Episode 6?
6, right?
6.
All right. Welcome back to You're Being Too Loud. This is episode 6. We got your host Taylor, your co-host DJ. We got guests Random, Lonnie, Earl, and Ari.
Reddit stories have become a secret passion of mine because what people say about their families when underneath the condition of being anonymous are wild.
Like Reddit is kind of dark webbish if you really look at these stories. Like they be having like Reddit is where you can find the Kobe decapitated head pictures. Like Reddit is a little nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's bad.
Where you can where Kobe died is like 10 minutes from my mama's house. So like you can just go
but like, you literally like the pictures was on Reddit of like when a concert like took the pictures. They were on Reddit before like his wife did like a sweep, and like now you can't find them no more. But like a lot of bad accidents you've heard about, like athletes getting murdered or athletes dying in accidents, they be having like the actual wreckage of what their bodies look like. Reddit's pretty crazy. It's kind of like the dark web.
Okay, random. You wanted me to start off with my most fucked up story, right?
I need the nastiest story you got to start because that's how I like it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. Trigger warnings. If you don't like gross stuff, if you don't like maggots or anything like that, click away. Click away. If you know about the coconut story, you know.
Coconuts.
Yeah, I'm confused now.
Yeah, I like coconuts. Is this about to put me off coconuts for real? Because I like them.
The story is called "Today I Fucked Up by Coming into a Coconut."
What?
I'm already done with this fucking
story. That is white people behavior. I'm sorry.
I'm already done with this fucking story, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can I unclaim my race, bro?
The inside of a coconut isn't even soft. Like what?
Like what? Like where did you get the idea? Like what?
This fuck up didn't happen today, but
it was like, ooh, the outside is
for obvious reasons. I'm using a throwaway account as my family knows my main Reddit username.
Why do they know that?
Anyways, around 8 years back, I lived in Mozambique, a coastal South African country with quite a warm climate. My mother at the time was going through a health nut phase and only buying foods she deemed healthy enough. One of these was coconuts. She would buy several coconuts a week and use them for food in local market. A week to use in foods from the local market. Anyway, being a horny teenager, I flapped in regular intervals. Unfortunately, there was several stressful exterminations coming up for me, and as such, my fapping reached a higher peak than usual, and I was feeling pretty sexually frustrated. One day, I hear that my mother is going to be out for pretty much the entire afternoon. Horny me decides that it would be a fantastic idea to fuck a coconut. Honestly,
on the coconut.
How do you get there? How do you just get from point A to point B?
He was like, ooh, that coconut over there is gonna get it. That coconut, ooh, that motherfucker looking thick.
I had problems when they did it in what was it? American Pie, when the dude fucked that apple pie. I had problems then.
That makes more sense than a coconut. Right?
Nah, hold up. Wasn't there like people fucking grapefruits like not long ago too? Like,
oh, come on.
Honestly, to this day, I cannot fathom why I thought it would be a good idea, but my train of thought back then was clearly somewhat clogged. I ended up grabbing the coconut drill and through 20-ish minutes of concentrated effort, created a hole large enough for me to stick my...
Oh, this nigga was dedicated. 20 minutes?
My God, what are we doing?
I decided it requires some lube and grabbed the nearest slippery thing, some butter, before...
Butter? All right.
Coconut, followed by Followed shortly by my meat. I fucked the coconut and it actually feels pretty damn good, so I blow my load. Shove the coconut under my bed and continue about the day. For the next week,
You kept it for later?
Throw it away. Throw it away.
For the next week, the coconut is my savior. Whenever I want to get off, I simply take it out and fuck it in its delightfully tight hole.
Yeah, does he not know coconuts rot? It's a fruit. It rots.
Exactly.
Made better each time by accumulating volumes of my semen and butter acting as a lubricant. It's heaven. Now, before I continue, I best mention that at the time, our area was experiencing some humidity and muggy weather, which increased an already existing fly problem.
No.
Disgustingly flat, bloated flies were commonly found around our house and the exterior and couldn't really do anything about it because it was a localized area problem that wouldn't go away in the winter. About a week and a bit after the initial coconut fuck, I had been using it pretty much every day since then. I began to notice a few more flies than usual, as well as an odd, unpleasant smell about my room. Must be the coconut, right? So I decided I'll fuck it once more before I throw it out and get a new one. Worst mistake I have ever made.
Please.
You see, the reason for the increased number of flies was that the coconut was evidently, in hindsight, a nearly perfect place to lay eggs. As I penetrated the coconut one last time, I began to feel a strange, wiggling sensation. Puzzled, I pulled my dick out to discover it was covered in rotten and moldy butter and semen teeming with tiny fucking maggots. They were wiggling all over my dick and some were even trying to force their way up my urethra.
Random.
I'm about to leave. You don't stop this shit.
I'm not old enough for this. Oh my goodness.
Random coming back.
Random's fault. This is Random's fault.
How he gonna leave? It is his fault, bro.
Maggots in the penis is crazy. He did so many bad things this entire time. You kept a coconut for a week, my nigga. Like, he didn't even like wrap it up.
I'm lost at the concoction of butter.
And this is in Africa, Random. These are your people.
Yeah, like who puts butter on their dick?
Like,
yeah, Random. This is in Africa. This is your people.
I screamed and threw the coconut against the wall, which made the situation worse by spilling the contents. Hours of various scrubbing, vomiting, and cleaning the remnants were spent reflecting on what the fuck I was doing with my life. Never again. Never again. Edit. Jesus, this exploded. I'm glad my maggoty experience made some people laugh because I sure cry every time I think about it too. Edit 2, RIP inbox. Edit 3, thanks for the gold. It's eases my shame a little. I'm thinking of doing an AMA for more curious individuals.
Oh,
Edit 4, my shame has never been this large.
You shouldn't be allowed to hide your name on shit like this. Like, people should know who you are. Like, it's a girl that's fucking this guy and don't know he's a fucking coconut and have maggots in his penis. Like, that's not fair. You should know who this is.
The throwaway name for this account is Coconut Throwaway Account.
Bye. That's what you should have done from the beginning. He should have been through it away.
The fucking first time, yeah.
Like, ew.
Hold up. First of all, that is Mozambique behavior. Leave my Kenyans out of this, okay? Ain't no way. We're already mad about the coconut. Why would you keep that for later use?
Yeah.
You throw that away, and you live. Oh, that's disgusting.
You don't know no better, bro.
I apologize. When I meant nasty, I was like drama or something, not like disgusting.
Do you forget that this is what I spend my free time doing?
Oh my god!
I'll
be more
some
serious
better free time.
next time. What do you do after that? What do you do after that to try to be like? How do you go have a conversation with somebody after you just did that?
I don't
But
know.
also, like
I don't
he
know.
said he was constantly throwing up. His mom didn't eventually show up. Like, yo, why are you throwing up?
Oh, I guarantee you his
Right.
mom found out.
My mom would have walked in my room one day, smelled that shit, and went, "What the fuck is in here?" and tore my room
Exactly.
apart when I was a teenager. Like,
No shade. Black moms are nosy. They will go in your room and look through everything.
The rest of the stories are not going to be this level
uh,
bad.
What'd you
Okay.
say earlier?
okay, cool, cool. I was gonna say, I tell a quick story.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so when I moved to North Carolina, right? I moved from DC, Maryland, to North Carolina. So I moved to North Carolina, and you packing everything up. So I had this is like 16-year-old me, so I still had like a legit like CD porn collection. So
Oh
I'm looking for this
wow.
said box. I'm looking for this said box for forever. 'Cause I can't find the jump. So on like the last day of like finally moving and everything and unpacking the box, I find the collection. I'm so geek. I lay like 60 CDs out on my bed, like contemplating which one I'm gonna pop in first. I go to
What?
the bathroom to use the bathroom. Decide, listen, now I'm so geek. I come back in the room. My mother is sitting on the bed going through the DVDs. Like, I walk in and she like, "You nasty motherfucker." My mom makes me go. She makes me go on the patio porch and break every last CD in fours. And she watched me do every last. It was like 57 CDs. I had to break it once and then break it again and break it into fours. She watched me do. By the time I was like the 30th one, like I literally like my hands would bleed. And she did not give a fuck. She made me break every last one of them in front of her.
Oh wow.
Nah,
To
All
say
right,
the
Random, are you ready for the next one?
yeah. Let's hear this.
All right. So this one is also from TIFU, which is Today I Fucked Up. Today I fucked up by making a dark joke as an icebreaker. This wasn't today, but a year or two ago. I live in a college town and went to a bar
Sound like Jalen.
before and the following happened. It was a welcome weekend, and the bars were incredibly crowded with a new and returning students at the university down the road. After waiting to get in for about half an hour, I get in line to order a drink. It was taking forever, so long, in fact, the girl behind me offers me $1 to get her friend a free water when they eventually get to me. I tried to refuse, but she was insistent and put money in my shirt pocket. I finally got the order and was promised to get her friend the water. I turn around to find the girl, and she's dancing with her friend who wanted the water, so I handed her the water. She looks at me with a downtrodden so she looked at me with a smug face and asked if I put roofies in it. Now I have a dark. They don't know how to spell. Now I have a dark sense of humor and thought it was a joke, as I wouldn't expect to be a serious question since her friend approached me to get this for her. I thought, what the heck, this could be a good icebreaker, and replied,
Oh,
"Nah, I'm
Jesus
too busy in
Christ.
here to try something like that." She had an interesting look on her face and took a sip of the water after her friend who gave me the $1 said she trusts me. I thought that would be that, as I have a social graces of a dizzy goldfish. After that, I decided to step to the side to let more people get to the bar. I didn't go far and thought maybe I could talk to the friend who gave me the $1 because I thought she was actually really cute and friendly. She approached me and I thought, okay, things are going well. And I started to talk to her, and she told me what happened to her friend last week. So she was paranoid about somebody else slipping something in her drink. I cringed as I realized the implications of my joke after giving her my name after she had asked, and I decided to go to the patio for some air. I didn't see them the rest of the night and couldn't stop thinking about my fuck up. I was going through my shirts and found the $1 in the pocket and made me think of this.
What? Okay.
Hold on.
I feel like if any girl asks you if you put roofies in it, you should not be joking about that.
Yeah,
But I don't know,
No.
maybe
First of all, niggas who do that are some of the worst motherfuckers I've ever seen. I've only ever seen that happen one time, like in my entire, going out, and that was me back in Kansas City. And it wasn't just me; the bartender saw it, and one other person, and the bartender proceeded to beat this dude's ass right there at the bar.
as they
One of our
should.
bartenders does it.
I've been roofied like 3 times.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous work to do that to somebody.
Yeah.
It's not even like I've seen like when I saw that, and the only thing was they kicked his ass, they threw him out, and then they robbed him right there too, because why the fuck not? He's a terrible human being.
Right.
And I'm sitting there like, why would you do that, bro? Like work
what
on
are you thinking?
yourself.
Yeah, for yourself. See how that go.
Like, what are we doing? If
See
that's
what
what you
kind of
need to
night
do to
you
get
had.
laid, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You should be thrown underneath the jail. Throw you underneath the jail. Ain't no
Well, I
way.
don't know. It's too many people out here giving it out for free anyway for you to even be doing that weird ass shit. So it's weird as fuck.
Cook Ari.
I'm just saying, they out here.
No, she's not wrong though. How desperate do you have to be?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh,
There's willing
ain't
participants
no
out there
way.
for sure.
I remember one time I was with one of my best friends, and like we were in a group, and like someone like I literally like caught him like red-handed. Like we were in Miami, and like he literally like went over her drink, like stupidly went over that, and then me and her started beating his ass, and then the bouncer came. But we know the bouncer because we're friends with him, and then we told him what happened. Then we all three of us started beating his ass, and then dragged him out. But now people just don't, especially around like Miami and like the big like party cities, like that. It happens like almost every bar, every night, and yeah, it's not something to really joke about. Especially if you don't know the girl. Like if you have like maybe like a few like maybe like a few like a little bit in the conversation, like after you guys get to know each other a little bit, you can make a joke like that. But like that's not like the first thing that you kind of say to a chick.
That should never be a
Didn't
thing
wanna
that you
talk
say.
to it. Then you talk about you want the other girl number. Like this is not gonna go over well at all.
It's not gonna go well. TJ, we've been out to bars together. Have you ever made that joke?
No, but the bartender near your parents' house, one of the
Hey, Ruthie.
bartenders does it.
Yep.
So
What?
yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
It's
ain't no
a known
way.
it's a known factor on the
happened
community,
to,
but nobody's
one of my
reported. There's
sisters.
no like proof.
Why would you let that? Why would you let that happen?
I wasn't there. I wasn't old enough to go into the bar.
Oh wow.
It's still
That's-
going on. What do you mean? It's still happening.
No, I know. I'm just saying I wasn't there at that time
Yeah.
because I wasn't
So-
old enough to go on.
Why?
But
Why? Okay. So why they know this about this person?
he's
Right.
a manager.
Yeah.
So
They don't care enough.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't.
Lonnie, when I
Unless
come
you know
visit, we're
somebody
not
on
going
the
that
liquor
bar.
board,
You
you're
fighting?
nothing's gonna happen unless their liquor license gets threatened. They're not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because technically they can't pin it on him, but everybody knows it's him.
Yeah. That's
Everybody knows when you go to the bar, don't get any drinks from the guys.
That's fucked up.
You only
Yeah,
get
Lonnie.
drinks from the girl bartenders there, bro, because all the guy ones there are
That's so
sleazy as
weird.
hell.
Though.
That's
Who does that?
foul. That's foul as hell.
That's some strange behavior. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's our area for you.
Yeah, Lonnie, we not going to that bar if I come by and visit because we fight.
It's not a good bar
I'm
to
like,
really
who's the
go
guy
It's
that
not a
does
good
it?
bar anyways.
Yeah,
The
like,
only
who's the
reason
guy
why
that
I go
does it?
there
Because
is
we
because my
fighting.
mom lives across.
I got roofed in LA
Right.
like a year ago.
Murphy twice.
Yeah, I got roofed in LA by a celebrity too, with a regular person.
Yeah, that's
But I mean, thinking about it, Cardi B came out said that she was drugging and robbing men, and everybody praised her. But
I
if it
bring
was
that
a
up
guy
every
doing
chance.
that,
I bring that up every time I talk about Cardi. She just got away with that.
But like, okay,
I'm moving on to the next story.
Yeah.
This is from Relationship Advice.
Okay.
The title is "Anime Triggers Me and Is Ruining My Relationship?"
Oh wow.
Over the past year, I've been dating a guy who's really into anime. Take note, I used to watch anime here and there without much issue. I've dated mostly weeps too. Nerdy guys are usually my type, but he takes it to another level. He mostly listens to Vocaloid, obsessed with Miku, talks about his favorite waifus, and has extensive hentai collection. Watches real-time porn inspired by anime, i.e. Belle, Dolphin, etc.
Ooh.
Isn't that the girl that was selling her farts or some shit?
Yes.
That's
He's
crazy.
protective about his Miku plushies. Like if I sit on one by accident, he gets upset, tells me only Miku can pull off pigtails, that I'm the only real girl he likes. Weird comments like that. It's gotten to the point where I can't watch anime or listen to J-pop without feeling like absolute shit. And it makes me feel stupid for feeling this way. I know it's illogical and I should get over it, but I don't know how to. How can I get rid of this trigger?
How long has she been with this dude? Did she say in the post?
Let me
Because
see if
even
she
if you love
responds.
this person, it's not worth it. To,
Yeah, no.
So she has a few responses. Oh wait, nope, that's not the right one. She does not respond on this one. It's from 2 years ago.
It don't matter how long they've been together. What
Yeah,
the-
that like he's making her feel uncomfortable and unwanted. Like that's just pointless. Like why are you still there?
So
it's
the
not
top
even.
comment on this is the trigger is your boyfriend, so get rid of him by breaking up with him.
I'm gonna say he is the trigger. Like he's
Literally.
I'm not a psychiatrist or therapist or anything, but if you think a guy like him approaching his mid-30s is mentally and emotionally healthy, you might want to reflect on your self-worth. Why is it that you have
early
to
fact.
recondition yourself to be okay with his anime and porn addiction when it's really not anime that's the problem? It's the person consuming the content that has zero self-control, awareness, and neglecting his real girlfriend. There is an edit here. She's 26. He's 33.
I can't remember the exact character that the guy mentioned, but you know, she's drawn to look that way. She's not real, and if she's she's not real. You can't just denigrate somebody that you're with like that.
Right.
That doesn't make no, this is just weird.
And even from the post, it sounds like she's just trying to get you rid of that feeling instead of actually tackling the real problem there.
Yeah, because she can't like project it like, oh, because anime that's like if someone did that same thing with like sports or something, or like any form of media. Like he's just fixated and obsessed with like these specific things.
Well, and it's like, here's my thing. It's fine to have waifus.
Right.
It's fine to like think that anime characters are attractive or whatever, or even I have plushies.
Mm-hmm.
But like, don't do that.
The only real girl I like part is what took me out. The only real girl I like is insane.
Like that's like a character trait in like a lot of slice of life animes. You meet that one guy who really likes what they call like 2D girls or something like that. But to even say you can't even wear, what if she likes wearing pigtails? But all of a sudden you taking that out because she can't pull it off? Like what the fuck? Like it sounds like she can't. She even kind of enjoyed anime a little bit, but now you just took that whole anime part out of her because it makes her feel like complete crap.
Right.
So he's not helping her mentally, he's not helping her physically, he's not helping her emotionally. Like he's just not good.
DJ, what would you do if some girl was like, you're not like the anime guy, so you can't try to be like them, but like you're the only real guy I like?
What the hell that mean?
I mean,
the fuck?
I already left. Like, fuck that shit. I would have been left a long time ago.
I mean, to be fair, even though this was evil and done on purpose. Remember when I got Char that? Well, random, you know Char, like my best friend.
DJ knows Char.
Mm-hmm.
Char is elite. I'm not gonna hold you.
But he has no idea what you're going with this. I guarantee you. I did not tell him this. I did not tell him this.
No, so Char is in love with this character named Nanami, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her husband Loki hates how much she's obsessed, or not really, so how much she loves this character. And I'm a petty motherfucker, and I'm evil. So I was just like, so for Christmas, I got her a Nanami body pillow.
Body pillows to me are crazy.
Yeah, so it's like Nani with like his shirt off, he's like all tied up or whatever.
Oh.
And her husband's about to be on deployment. So like before I gave her the gift, I was like, yo, like John, like I know that you're about to be on deployment. You don't want your wife to be lonely. And like, you want her to be satisfied. And
whoop your ass, Lonnie.
For a while. So like, I got her anime husband for her. Just warm. And then like I just showed her the body pillow. So it's just like, like I feel like sometimes it can work out. Sometimes it can work out. This guy took it to another level. I think in my instance, I feel like I used the anime obsession correctly. But
that's hilarious.
But you doing it for a friend, he was doing it for himself.
That's the difference.
I was doing it for chaos, for the sake of chaos.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying he was doing it. But like he was doing it for himself though. Like he's ruining his own relationship doing that shit. So
it just seems like she doesn't have somebody in her life to be like, yo, like get yourself out of this. Like you're much better than this. I get there's other nerdy guys who be like, yeah, I like anime, I like this girl, but like you real, and I'm gonna treat you like I'm gonna treat you the way you deserve to be treated. To just straight up denigrate her like that over something that she literally cannot
she can't
match.
control that, and she can never be that. She can never be that.
No matter how much she works out or does whatever, or even tries to act like Miku, right? Whatever the
Yeah,
character
Miku.
was. Yeah, like she can never match that. And that's just unfair. That's just unfair. Like whether or not it's sports or anime or hell, you could even be watching a reality show and try to say you should be like that girl in the show. Like that's not a real person either, for real.
Just for reference, this next one is off of a subreddit called Am I the Devil? This is where the worst of the worst Reddit stories go. Like to be on this page, you have to be like the biggest piece of shit ever. So it's basically reposting his stories where everybody just continues to talk shit about this person. So this is the original post is from Am I the Butt Face? Am I the butt face for trying to make sure a girl was safe? I, 37 male, have a chronic pain condition, so I'm at the local pharmacy pretty often, about twice a month. There's a technician there, female, 18, who's always been the absolute sweetest. If I'm being 100% honest, chatting with her helps my pain as much as the meds do. I've started popping in when I know she'll be there. S and I have built a kind of rapport. So the other day I noticed she was acting kind of off and I asked her about it. After a bit of back and forth, she admitted that her and her boyfriend were having an argument. I asked if there was anything she needed, but she brushed it off and said it was that he was on his way to talk to her and she was just nervous. Like I said, S is the sweetest and I didn't want to see anything bad happen to her. So I kind of hung out around the pharmacy for the next hour or so. Right before they closed, I saw him dressed in grimy clothes, messy hair, and all around looking disheveled. This heightened my sense of danger and I trailed him into the pharmacy and stood a couple of aisles over so I could hear them talk. As I expected S to talk over the counter to him, and I figured I wouldn't be visible, but she came out of the back area and basically ran right into me. She asked what I was doing there and acted surprised. I said I just realized I needed to pick something up. Her student boyfriend said he saw me standing outside and that I only came in when he came in. I didn't think he had noticed, but I guess he did. I gave him a bit of a stare down before S basically pulled him away and they left. Fast forward to today, I went to get my meds, and lo and behold, when I went to the counter, S was there, but she busied herself with other work, and the pharmacist came over to ring me up. After the transaction, he told me he would be transferring my prescriptions to a different store, and that in the future, he and his staff didn't feel comfortable serving me. This came to a shock to me as I'm basically a regular and I'm on great terms with all the staff. I half jokingly called out to S and asked if she could believe this, but she completely ignored me. I felt like a pariah and I felt like I did something wrong. So after the pharmacy closed for lunch I found S and asked if there was something going on. She saw me and made a face and sped off. I followed her and asked again, and she said she really didn't want to talk to me and I should just leave. I asked if it was about the other day, and she snapped yes and said I was a creep for staying and said that I was a creep again for staying today too. I will admit that this set me off a little. I hate being called a creep. I told her that it came from wanting her to be safe and that she should be grateful. What if her boyfriend had flown off the handle or gotten unruly? She's like 5'1", so I know it was on her mind. She basically ignored this and said she had to go. She went into the employee's room and didn't come back out. I don't know what to do. I don't want to be branded as some kind of stalker, but I don't feel like I was in the wrong for making sure she was safe the other day. Am I the butthole here?
This is like why people say that like the nice guys are the worst guys, because
Overly nice, creepy.
yeah, because
Yeah,
like,
overly
it's
nice
like,
is
oh, I'm just trying to be a nice guy. No, you're trying to be controlling and psychotic. Like,
very
If you
Right.
ask somebody like, "Do you need my help?" and they go no, then all right, I'm moving on. I'm not.
I'm
God
not
bless. Have a good
they
one. I'm out.
post it out like, because besides the pharmacy thing, did they ever hang out outside the pharmacy? No.
No, he would have mentioned it if they did.
16-year age gap.
What?
He's 35 and she's 18.
All right, bro.
Super
You're out.
creepy.
You're out anyway.
Super
You're
creepy.
out anyway. Because trust me, if she really did feel any kind of danger, she would have said something to you. She'd be like, hey, you know, even if it's like kind of trying to say it in code or anything like that, I feel like she would have said something.
I wouldn't have said shit to a
My
customer.
nigga, you are the danger. What we talking about? You're the danger.
I would have said something to my manager.
That's what I would have said. Yeah, she would be like, no, don't worry about it. I got it handled. Right?
I would have texted DJ. There are so many other people I would have gone to before I went to a regular customer.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. That's weird as fuck.
So the top comment is, you're the butt face. Oh, I'm sorry. 17-year age gap, almost a 20 years age gap. You're a 37-year-old man. You don't have to have rapport with her. You have a crush on her and you're behaving in an inappropriate way. You were creepy enough to be banned from the store and then you stalked her. That label isn't going anywhere.
She could be
It's like some you shit, like your man from You. Like in his mind, he like, I'm a good guy. Like, no, you're not. You're a creep.
No, you're not. That's weird, man. That could be like your daughter, bro. Like,
imagine like like your sister like got her first job and like someone like 20 years older than her is trying to like hang around the place to protect her. And
you wouldn't be hanging there for long. Trust me. She got one time.
Somebody quote tweeted and said she should be grateful. Is that what they all scream when the facade finally drops away?
What is that? What is that? Okay, what was your end goal here? What was your end goal? That she decides to rely on you? That she sees you in a new light? Like what was your plan here? Come on, bro. Come on. Oh.
What you think, Ari?
Like we were saying, I just feel like at the end of the day, like he was like watching and looking and waiting for that, because at the end of the day, he kept doing little stuff just to see how far he could take it. And now she's all messed up because he took it so far, and now she don't know what's real, what's not, and she's manipulated. Now she has to go and do a whole freaking mind cleanse from being manipulated like that.
Now every time she goes to work, she's freaking.
She's not
concerned. At the very least, she's concerned that this dude's gonna walk in and do something even more.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Oh my god,
I'm good.
Earlier, I'm still tripping for the little situation I had going on today. When he called me, like I was at Target, I grabbed a little phone charger from my phone, and there was this older middle-aged white lady, right? She's kind of having trouble getting like one of them really kind of fancy looking metal trash cans with a little step. So I helped her out, and she said, "Oh, I didn't want that one. I wanted the other one." Right? So I was like, "Okay, is that the one you want?" She said, "I don't know. I like people." And then I'm telling you, she looked right in my soul, and she's like, "I like it when people tell me what to do." Like, what? And then she started, and I was like, exactly. So I was like, and then I was like, yeah, you do. I was like so weirded out, right? And then when I started walking,
you said, yeah, you do.
To be fair, it was just like
gloss over the fact that you just said, yeah, you do. Like
let me say, this is why I messed up, because I was so freaked. I just said the first thing that came to mind, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me go get my charger and let me walk out. But then she started following me around the store.
Yeah, you do.
Oh no!
Because you didn't tell her what to do.
You're not doing what you said.
Yeah, so like, bro, I'm walking through baby.
Danger.
Yeah, when I'm telling you, I'm walking through baby, like looking at diapers because I know what the hell I'm doing, right? She's there. So at one point, the Target by my mom's crib has a Starbucks, right? So I'm like, no, let me stop over there. Let me grab something, because I know she's still following me. Because, I don't want to go outside. She knows what my car looks like. A little detective where she can know where I live, right? And when I tell you, I'm going to say it because it's going to hit different. When a nigga security guard walked up to me and said, hey, bro, we've been watching. You okay? I was like, hell no. So then he sends another lady security guard to go talk to that lady. So that lady starts freaking out, pretend like she's in line. And the minute she turned her back, Lonnie, when I tell you, I ran out the store like I was running a slant, trying to take it to the crib. I ran out the store.
When a nigga walks up to you and asks, are you okay about a female? You know it's creepy. Mm-hmm. You good? Because we see what's going on. You all right?
I was like, hell no. Like, it was so awkward. Like, I spent damn near 30 minutes in Target trying to avoid this woman. Like, why are you still following me? Like, please. Like, come on, bro. And it was just one of those things where I was like, I wish I didn't even say anything, because maybe that's what
30 minutes random. You liked it. 30 minutes. You could
nah, bro.
You like being chased, huh?
You like not like that. Not like that.
You feel like that immediately.
Hey, come on, man.
He don't like the hunt early. He like being the hunted. That's what.
Nah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Not like
No.
that.
Hey, look, you see you wearing this little
Not like
leopard
that.
now.
Leave me alone, early. Leave me alone. This is why I'll never show you what my actual top of my head actually looks like. I'll never show it to you.
Oh, okay.
All
But
right.
like it was just one of those things where I'm like, this is weird as hell. And even talking to Early's like, I get it.
Why didn't you just tell her what to do?
I was freaking out. Like, because
Slow to
we've
stay
all
put.
been there, right? When we're all kind of,
It takes action. You should,
especially Lonnie. I don't know, obviously DJ, I don't know about your life, but Early, when you're walking around and you just kind of notice somebody watching you, whether or not it's for actual racist reasons, like, you know, going to a corner store in LA and you're just watching like the Asian lady just kind of follow you around because she thinks you're gonna steal something. We've all kind of been there or something like that. But then you kind of just notice that. And I was like, yo, this lady is everywhere. With like,
I had a middle-aged white woman. I was in a Family Dollar, and my hair was like down. It was like my curls was out, and she just literally went. I'm sitting there, and I'm in the dish detergent, and like not the dish detergent, but the like laundry detergent aisle. And I remember like I'm reaching for a certain detergent, and she comes over and just like rubs her hands through my hair, and it messed me up so bad. I jumped like yo, what do you? I in my mind, my first reaction was like, this must be somebody that know me. But when I turned and I was like, yo, what are you doing? She's like, I'm sorry. What are you mixing something? Your hair is so nice. I was like, can you not touch me? She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. It just looked nice. I'm like, yeah, but don't touch me. I don't know you. And like, she like stepped off. Like she could tell she was embarrassed. Like, what she thought gonna be like, yeah, you like that texture? Like, I don't know you.
Oh no.
I have a genuine question as to what it is with white people and just touching people's hair without permission.
When I had my fro in college, the only people who would ever put their hands just randomly through my hair was white girls. Every single time. I'd be chilling on the back porch, just chilling with my friends, and all of a sudden I just feel somebody. It's like, what was your
being at work and somebody came and did that to you? Because that's what happened to me.
Ain't no
and I'm
way.
a black woman in America. I
Ain't no
went to
way.
jail and lost my job. Like, are you crazy?
I think for me, because I went to a PWI, shout out East Carolina University. What I was able to like kind of like in a sense like dorm and really be around white people at a high rate, and it's just a level of comfortability that they have with each other. And when you're a part of their crew, like they become like you literally see like they play out, they touch a lot, they wrestle a lot. It's a lot of like trying to like even the women like trying to like touch your penis. Like they're very like sexual. Like they're what guys think all girls are. Like the most white women like they're like close together. It's really touchy, and I know black women like that too. But like even the guys like they don't have no boundaries. It's like hit you in the nuts. It's like play. It's like a lot of gay jokes. Like you know what I'm saying. Like and it's cool, but like don't incorporate me into that. So they're used to being that way around each other. So when they go out into society, if all you know is I can touch and feel, now I go into society forgetting that I don't know these people and I'm still doing the same type of interaction.
Right.
That's what I've learned with them. They're very touchy, close knit. So they do that shit and they get used to it and they forget that like everybody don't know you and you can't do that with everybody.
I just would never think to go touch anybody, especially with this day and age. Like, you never know how people are going to react.
If anything, I'll just ask about what products you use. Like I've done that. Like I see, you know, like a black woman walking around. I'm like, hey, who does your hair? Or what product do you use to get your hair like that? That's what I need. Like, what would me touching your hair do for me? What would it do for me?
They don't tell you anyway.
All right. Back on topic.
Right.
This next story I picked out specifically for Lonnie.
I don't care.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
So there are different levels to the pettiness on Reddit. There's petty revenge, and then there's like two above it, but the top one is like devil revenge, basically.
Are you trying to call me petty?
You the pettiest man I know, Lonnie.
Thank you.
Yeah. You the pettiest man I know.
You're gonna disagree, DJ?
Don't lie to him. Don't lie to him.
Anyways, so this is on the
I'll lie for you, but enough of this.
and not only that, I actually read this one. This is one that I could see him doing.
If someone spoiled the anime for me, do you know the lengths I would go to destroy their lives? Do you know how far I would go?
That's rude as hell if you're being 100% honest.
If someone were to spoil a TV show for me, like I hope like I would find every little thing that they love, that they like enjoy, and just try to spoil it as much as possible.
I'm not gonna hold you. I want to finish Suits one day, and if somebody fucking spoils that for me, I'm fighting.
I just started
at the end of Suits.
Oh, okay. So the real one that I wanted to read was, "You can insult me, but not this cool anime shirt." Preference, I'm not a native English speaker. This happened a few years ago when I started a job to pay for my study expenses. I don't know if it belongs here in pro revenge, but I'll leave that to you. I was 20 years old and the job was something simple, and I had no bad companions except for a girl a few years older than me. She was lazy, conceited, hypocrite, basically a school mean girl who didn't know she was an adult now. Also, was what in my country we call a sock sucker.
What?
What do you
like
mean
a
by
lint
that?
liquor.
Yeah, like a lint liquor. Okay, thank you.
Oh.
Someone who always complains and follows the boss like a pet to be on his side. Oh, an ass kisser. Well, S sock sucker was always looking for a way to make public fun of others to feel superior. Something like, do you like that music, movie, series, anything? I think you're not very smart. I have better taste than you. In my case, every time I mention an anime, video game, or animation, it would Socksucker would scoff at how immature and childish I am now, and how I should grow up, and how all those things are only for children. Of course, place a child into watching Higurashi no Naku Kori ni and enjoy the trauma. Our boss was a middle-aged man. He was a formal and strict man, but not really bad. Just do your job and he will be happy for you. Of course, Socksucker was always complaining, complimenting him or telling him gossip about other workers. One day I was working with music and the opening of the anime started to play, and the thing is that the boss was walking by. He came to me as soon as he heard the music. It turns out that the man was a big fan of anime from the 80s and 90s. He told me about how he sat watching them with his son when he was little, and how much he and his son enjoyed watching series together. From that day on, he was more kind to me, and sometimes he asked me for a recommendation series to watch with his son. Sorry if the backstory was too long. Here comes the good part. Time goes by and Socksucker is still a nightmare. Picking on anyone, we have already had some mediation from HR, but she still plays the victim and leaves the others as bullies. Oh, and perceives the others as bullies. She had many complaints from the other workers, but apparently HR was a close friend of hers and never did anything to stop her, even threatening with reprimands for those who did report her. One day I told my boss that a friend makes t-shirts and he asked me to get one of an anime for his son's birthday. And this is where the story of revenge begins. Every Monday we had a small meeting between the workers with the boss, and that day I was a little late since I had to pick up the shirt. I arrived and Socksucker immediately attacked my work ethics and my professionalism. At the end of the meeting, the boss asked if there was anything else to add, and this was the start of the domino effect. In front of everyone, I took the shirt from my backpack and said, "Hey, look at this, cool, right?" Socksucker did not resist and took the bait. She began to make fun of me and the stupid and childish shirt in front of the boss. How childish it was, and my lack of professionalism for being such a ridiculousness to a workplace. Of course, she was hoping to get approval from the boss, but instead, he just took the shirt, thanked me, and said, "Miss Socksucker, come to my office to discuss the way you express yourself about."
Socksucker.
You activated my trap card.
You expressed yourself about your colleagues. Socksucker's face seemed to freeze in his smirk as she walked to his office. It turns out Socksucker had been building an image to be recommended for a leadership position in a store that would be opening soon. Normally, her behavior in front of the boss would only receive a letter of reprimand, but HR absolutely refused to sanction her in any way. That was very suspicious to the boss. So the boss requested an investigation. It turns out that she was more than friends with the HR representative. She was sleeping with him to cover up all of her complaints and
I knew it.
recommendations.
Yeah,
The HR representative was not married, but he was fired immediately, while Socksucker lost all her image and did not get the promotion. Her boyfriend found out about the issue, and they broke up, so he threw her out of his apartment. A few days later, she exploded and punched a coworker after she talked back to her when she was a full-on bitch mode. But this time, without the HR shield, that was her strike 3 and was fired. So she had to return to her parents until she could find a new job, and all for making fun of a cool t-shirt.
Karma is a motherfucker, ain't it?
That is Lonnie level domino effect revenge.
Yeah, but I feel like I do something slightly like I would just constantly break into her house and like just fuck with shit. So like if she has like size 9 shoes, make it like 8.5. Like change like the window frame, like the picture frame, just make them slightly smaller. Replace her dog with like a slightly different dog. Just things like that, just to fuck with her brain until eventually she goes insane. That's what I would do.
What is the pettiest thing you've ever done, Random?
You asked what's the pettiest thing I've ever done?
Yeah.
Slept with my bully's girlfriend.
Oh, not bad. All right.
Like blood brother?
No, bully.
Bully.
Oh, bully. Whatever. I heard brother.
I don't know. I gotta think about that because
I'm about to say you got some petty moments. I'm pretty sure.
I probably do.
You probably do.
Let me think.
You don't have to lie. You in a safe space.
No. I just have to think because I probably have done so much.
Lonnie and DJ know mine.
Oh goodness.
I've done a few.
Oh, okay. I remember now. So this one girl, she kept.
I can't say that one on here.
Actually, it's happening right now. A little bit, kind of, sort of. She was talking crazy to me. Well, I was already dealing with this guy. She didn't know, and he ended up being her baby daddy. And I ended up, getting him, taking it from her, and she still can't get him back to this day. And she's like, "Why won't you fuck with me?" So like, I had found out that she was messing with his best friend, and they had like all these sex tapes in the phone. So all I did was like get like a random like anonymous like little text now number, and I sent all the videos to him. And he broke up with her, and she still to this day don't know why he won't fuck with her.
Oh,
he just
what
left.
you know what you like to tell, Taylor? The Troy's sister thing.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that one. I can't tell mine.
Okay, so I had this one of my best friends. His name was Troy. Rest in peace, bro. But he had this sister who like started hanging around us for a little bit. Like we were I think we were all in London for London Fashion Week, and she was like I guess the sheltered one, because like he was with all like, because we're like the big main groups, like we're all black, Hispanic, and he's like the only white guy.
Mm-hmm.
But
always the white
was
guy.
really sheltered, and like
always the white guy.
Yeah, but he was like, she was like the preppy white girl.
Jane, you know what I meant.
And so like we were all hanging around, and she was like being that weird, like, oh, I've never been with like a black guy before, yada yada. Like she just kept on emphasizing like how like, oh, I hear black guys are different, yada yada yada. And like I had like 2-3 different conversations with Troy. I was like, yo, you need to like have her chill the hell out before like this goes sour. He's like, hey, she ain't my responsibility. She ain't my responsibility. Like, yo, she got to get in a fucked up situation. She keep on talking to us like this. And then she kept on like just making these like white, like typical white girl comments. And so she kept on like trying to like mess with me and my boy Tony. Me and him did like a rock, paper, scissors shoot. I lost. But I'm petty. So I'm like, yo, she keeps on doing this. Like she's really about to feel like what the fuck's going on. So she's talking to me, she's flirting with me, yada yada yada. She's like, oh, like I hear you guys are stronger. Da, 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 da. I'm just like, all right, you want to go to the room? So we go to the room. She starts like trying to kiss on me and shit like that. I go down on her on purpose. I wait until she's about to climax and I stop. And I was like, that's what happens when you fuck with a black guy, talking all that shit. And I walk the fuck out. And then next thing you know, you just hear her screaming, "Are you fucking serious?" So I think that's the legal most petty shit I ever did. Like making sure a girl was about to come and then like edged her out and then like did all that shit.
My shit was premeditated. That was like about 6 months of planning to fuck my bully's girlfriend. That you're allowed to tell us.
Huh?
Do you have anything?
Nah. I ain't that petty of a person, bro.
DJ, you literally let a girl believe that she was going to move.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Shut up. All right, hold on. Let me tell the story.
She was going to move to another city with you.
Let me tell the story if you're going to talk shit. All right. Okay.
Damn, DJ, you're
all right, fine. All right. So, all right. Shit. Shit. I was trying to
try again.
So, all right. I was dating this girl for about like 3-4 months. She cheated on me with her ex. Him and I were like good friends or whatever. stopped being friends clearly right after that. I still stayed with her, but not because like, you know, I liked her or anything like that. It's just, you know, sex was great, you know. It was great. It was good sex. Fuck it. And then so I stayed with her for about like a whole year or whatever. I found out like a month before I broke up with her that we were supposed to move up to a different city or whatever. And she was talking to her mom about it and was saying shit like I don't even like him anymore. I'm kind of just using him as fucking free food, free rides, you know, all that shit. And her mom was just like, yeah, you should just keep fucking, you know, using him for that shit. And I heard all this conversation. And so I move up ahead of time, get that job. I'm staying with my brother at the time to, you know, work there until the place is ready. And then the day of me coming back to get all of the stuff, so she's packed and everything like that. I dump her ass right as soon as I come back, grab my shit, get the fuck out, and now she's homeless. So that's basically all it was. It's because she cheated on me, so I made her homeless.
Homeless is crazy. Yeah, that's.
I mean, to be fair, I
mean, there was a lot more reasons to it, but like I don't want to. It's a whole thing. It'd be a whole episode, basically.
To be fair, JD,
it was a whole episode. What do you mean?
Once you hear the mom is co-signing her actions too, nah.
Yeah.
Burn the whole place down, bro.
That's why I was just like, all right, you can either find a place with your mom or.
It was a whole episode.
For me, I had a girl that did she did something petty. It was like she had some of my stuff and did some damage shit to where like I was at a studio doing like voiceovers for like this cartoon, and like she like literally like left my shit outside, didn't tell me, and then when I called her about it, she was like, "Yeah, your shit's outside," and so it like really bothered me, and she kind of like gloated about it. So she had a celebrity, right, that she liked a lot. So I knew this said celebrity. So like she would always comment under her stuff, like she idolized a certain celebrity. So me and the celebrity had like a dealing. So she gave me this bracelet when we first started talking. And I ended up getting it in with the celebrity, and I gave the celebrity the bracelet. So I never forget, she screenshotted like her story one day. It was like, "Is this my bracelet?" I was like, "Oh damn, I wonder what I did with that." Like, and that shit like really bothered her. She to the point where she like stopped following the celebrity. Like she loved that girl. Like she literally commented on everything, was always liking shit, and then literally like stopped following them because of that.
See, I like that. Kill their heroes. Like kill the image of their heroes. Crush their souls. That's
emotional warfare is real.
Absolutely.
Next story is from Off My Chest. So it's basically where people come and post. It's like the first story, just not the first story. It's where people come and like just get things off of their chest. All right. The title of the story is "My husband has been cheating on me, and I found out he has another kid." I, 27 female, have been with my fiance, 29 male, for 9 years. We have a 6-month-old, and I just found out he's been cheating on me for 2+ years. And he has a baby with his affair partner, and they've been together for over 2. What? Why are you putting 2 years twice? Anyways, she called me recently to confront me about my relationship. I'm recovering from postpartum depression, and now I feel like I'm going to fall deeper, and especially after finding out all the evidence. I'm numb. I want to throw up. I want to harm myself, but I can't do anything because of my baby. They deserve a mother who loves them, even though their family is falling apart.
How do you have that much time?
These hoes be winning.
My thing is, how do you have that like the type of time you have to have 2 whole families? I don't know how people
cheating
do it.
is like that's crazy. Cheating is crazy.
Cheating is one thing, but I have 2 whole families,
2 kids like that too.
DJ, I'm gonna out you again. DJ was talking to someone with kids, and, and they cheated on him still.
Oh my god,
bruh, she had 3 different baby daddies basically.
Oh wow,
yeah.
That's insane.
Ain't no way. That's why I hesitate to date any woman with a kid for real.
Oh my god! So there's an edit.
This was like 4 years ago.
There's an edit. Both of the babies are 2 weeks apart.
Settle down now, Randall.
2 weeks apart?
His affair partner's baby and his fiance's baby are 2 weeks apart.
Damn.
The time management. How do you manage that?
He's not as
Do you
bad
not
as my
have
grandfather
doctor's
is.
appointments?
Yeah, my grandfather, his kids are like a couple of weeks
What do you
apart.
tell the
maybe
other
2
girl
weeks.
when you're at the other girl's baby shower?
Go to the other.
Like, baby, I gotta work late tonight. I'll be.
The affair partner clearly knows about the fiance.
Clearly.
So she knows she's a side piece.
Yes.
Ain't no why. That's crazy.
Goofy.
What was the point of confronting the main girl then? What were you
Because
trying to?
he probably kept lying to her, saying he was going to leave her, and he didn't leave her, so she got pissed and was like, "Well,
You
I'm
know
just
what
gonna
it
tell your wife."
probably was? She saw that they had a kid together too.
That too. She probably didn't know that.
That's right. The main girl just got done having a kid, right? So she was like recovering from that, like 6 months old. That's crazy.
Okay, so we have OP responds a lot. She says, I'm 100% leaving. My postpartum depression is making it hard to care for my daughter right now, but I'm trying. It sucks. His affair partner didn't know about me till last week, and we are now both leaving him. Her baby is 2 weeks apart from mine. I told her everything everyone in his family knew about, and I'm alone.
What?
My friend and I are going to find a place together. He ruined 9 years. We lost a baby and gained a rainbow. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, he got to get his ass.
And this is not how I wanted my life to go. My parents will take me, but I haven't told them. Oh, and their house isn't safe because of mold.
Oh,
wait, the baby died?
No.
This is their rainbow baby. So they had a child beforehand and it didn't go to full
Oh, so
term.
they tried to have a baby and then that one died. And then,
Yeah.
oh,
damn.
he's on the hell.
Yeah,
Oh my God, them child support payments gonna hit like a motherfucker.
Somebody said get child support payments. Somebody else said, are you getting help from your postpartum depression? I know there's a lot of judgment. And OP responds and said, I had, but he isolated me from my friends and I can't bear to go back to them. My family can help, but I feel like a failure.
No, baby, now's the time to reach out.
You can go back.
You can go back. Trust me, you can go back.
You can always go back.
Wait, hold on though.
I
Did you say
guarantee you
his
those
family knew about
friends
all this?
know that he's a piece of shit and that he is the reason.
So his family
And if
knows
they
that he
don't
was doing this.
Yeah, they ain't shit.
What
Oh,
the
So
hell.
close to saying I had help with my postpartum depression, but my therapist left the clinic. It went to me, and now I'm stuck trying to find a way to go forward without help. I can't afford our place. Everything is under my name, so he can't really take much. Of us, we didn't know both of us didn't know that he was cheating until she found my messages, and so did I. And then some, having his side of the family lie to me and keep it a secret hurt like heck in the face. They knew and cheered him on how he got both genders and is having 2 families. And to add salt to the wound, we both didn't know he was sleeping with so many people. I sent everything to her and she talked and I cried. Her baby is legally his and mine isn't. I don't want him near us to risk our lives sleeping around worse ones. Oh my God, so this isn't the only.
Wait, he got more?
He got more women. That's crazy.
He has more women. These are the only 2 that are pregnant, and his family knows about it and was cheering him on.
The family needs
Can we be honest?
He needs his ass.
Can we be honest? W family, because I'm not about to go against my grain. I'm just being real. All my family loyal to me. I know it's not right, but
ain't no way, man.
There's no way. I would be telling him, like, stop doing that shit.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, do that. At least do that. Yeah, I get what you're saying. At least, like, somebody should be like, man, what you doing? Like, come on now, it's wrong.
So
Like,
everybody,
bro, now you got kids. Like, come on. Now you gotta be more responsible.
right?
Like now you lost both of your kids. You're gonna be paying for them, and nobody in their right mind right now, especially if these girls are petty enough that anytime you're trying to talk to a girl, they'll have the lowdown on you.
Right.
The affair partner still wants him. She made it obvious in the last 24 hours after being caught.
It ain't worth it, because if he's willing to do that to you,
she wanted her to leave him so she could be with him. That's all she was trying to do.
I feel like the affair partner's younger.
Even then,
she's
if
giving
she
really
gonna do
young
that,
vibes.
He probably hustled her. He probably giving her game.
Yeah, if he's willing to cheat on her with you,
Right.
You
And not
not
only
safe
that, his
neither.
family is cheering him on. His family knows about all of these women, is going, you're doing amazing. You're doing the best thing ever.
Oh hell no.
So it's a
And we
family
be
full of
honest,
guys.
Lonnie, who was you raised around? I'm be honest. The men I was raised around, like I was kind of raised around narcissists. Like, now that I'm older, I realize it. Like I was kind of raised around a lot of older men, my uncles and stuff that were like, you know, they were like cheering on
For
the
me, I
They
was
were
also
cheering on the
raised.
people.
All the men were kind of not either narcissists or hoes. Like
Yeah.
every man on my mom's side of the family, hoe. Like my grandpa. I have uncles that are like 4 or 5 years old in Haiti or whatever. He's still popping out kids and shit.
Stop.
My mom like just last year just met like a new sister.
That's insane.
She's almost 50. So it's just like, yeah. So
I was worried about a lot of men. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was raised around cheating. Sad to say, but
yeah,
like,
and my dad's complete narcissist. Like all my siblings have his, like my name is my dad's name. My siblings, like their middle names are my dad. Like he's a complete narcissist. So it's like,
oh yeah, he's off the chain.
Yeah, I'm different. I was raised by my mom, and I watched her struggle and not be taken advantage of or not date the right person, all that. And I'm just that's because my mom, she's the most educated person in our family. First person to go to college, first person to do all that stuff. And coming from a Kenyan African background, they just look down on her because she's a woman and she don't take that. So I'm the same way. So that's why I guess when I see a lot of my family, and I'm like, you have no right to talk to my mom that kind of way. Like I've to the point where I understand you're supposed to respect your elders, and obviously that's
respect
something
is earned, not given.
But like I've legitimately, like, if my mom ever sees this, I'm like, hey mom, I almost fought a couple of my uncles, like going back and seeing how they treat her, and then didn't have the nerve to ask for money or anything like that. Like, come on, bro. And then you're not gonna treat her right because she's a woman when she's accomplished a lot more than you ever will. Ain't no way. I'll never. That's why, at least with my family, I'm always gonna keep it 100 with them, because like if you fucking up, you fucking up. I always respect people who are willing to tell me the honest truth.
Yeah. Hey DJ,
what
would your 8 sisters and mother do?
Oh wow.
You got 8 sisters?
8 sisters is crazy.
I mean, I got 4 biological, 2 stepsisters, and then 2 other girls that I consider sisters. Taylor's one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
That
but yeah, I was raised by only women, so.
Oh yeah, they gonna drag you.
Yeah, I'd be dead if I ever did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
If they even got like a whiff of me thinking about doing that shit.
That shit is embarrassing, and it's like then they get mad at us. We already on the man side of the family. They're gonna hate us. Like, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
I have one more story. It's an "Am I the Asshole" story. So this is the full Reddit come to circle. We have had petty revenge. We have had off my chest. We have had "Am I the devil?" All of it. So we're gonna end it with an "Am I the asshole?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, would I be the asshole for a dark humor gift for an amputee friend?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god.
How close are y'all?
Oh, that's a great first question to ask. How close we talking, bro?
Yeah.
Throwaway account because my older sister uses Reddit. So since kindergarten, I've had 2 best friends named Casey and DJ.
The fuck I do? No.
Even worse. We are now 16. 2 years ago, DJ was diagnosed with Ewing's garnoma. It's in his leg. I don't know all the medical words, but he did chemo, something called a limb salvage, and none of it worked. So before it could spread and make bad situation worse, the doctors decided his best choice was to have his leg amputated. This was about a month ago. And he's getting to the point where he's feeling a lot stronger, and it seems like things are going to be okay. It was the scariest thing ever, and KCR is so happy that he's all right. Now, here's the thing. He's getting better to the point where he can have visitors. We haven't really been able to spend a good amount of time with him since he got sick. Like, they wouldn't let us in when he was getting chemo. We're really excited. But we want to give him presents. DJ has a really dark sense of humor. He likes horror movies and stuff like that. We even have plans for next Halloween. He's going to be a shark bite victim, and we're going to be lifeguards. We don't have a lot of money. So we figured a big basket of his favorite snacks would be good, but also an inexpensive custom t-shirt that says, dude, where's my leg? My older sister saw us ordering it and said it was really insensitive and a dick move, but I think it's okay. Will we be the asshole if we did this?
I'd say warm up, check the waters first before you do that.
Yeah,
You gotta understand that they're 16, like they're kids, so like they don't.
If he's already planning to be
they don't
Right.
understand.
a shark bite victim, I think
he gets it. I think he gets it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
but
he
it's
gets it.
Yeah, they're 16, they're kids.
yeah,
I don't
but it's
know.
the first visit though.
It's the first visit. That's where
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't know if you want to do that on the first fucking
Yeah,
visit.
no.
like
Maybe
the third one,
second.
go ahead, throw that shirt right in his face and just
Yeah.
like, let's go. But like the first visit,
Yeah,
like I'm trying to see how you're doing for real.
exactly.
so.
Well,
We
maybe
have
wait
an edit.
until Halloween and present it to him on Halloween night, and
That's
he can
a
wear
good
that
idea.
as the
I like
victim.
that. Because
I
you got to
like
at least
that.
see how he's feeling about the injury, especially now that he's meeting people for the first time. And then after that, if he's like if the minute he makes a joke, bet
Okay,
it up.
Yeah.
quick vote. Do we want to read the edit first, or do we want to read the top comment first?
I like the edit.
Okay. Other quick vote. Do you think he's the asshole?
If he does it, yes, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not the first
Yeah.
visit.
Yeah.
Okay, edit. Thanks everyone for the comments and the award. Casey and I do know DJ better than my sister for sure, but her reaction made me kind of worried. DJ made some jokes about his leg when we FaceTime, but it makes sense things might have changed. I mean, he did just get half of his leg cut off. We decided we'll go with the snacks and switch game he wants and keep the t-shirt in a backpack. If he's being jokey, we'll give it to him, and if not, we'll save it for later.
All right.
Like some people said, the most important thing is that we still have our best friend and we get to see the next Friday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the way you should play it.
Yeah, that's safe. That's
Even I'd rather him make fun
the
of us. for being
realization might
scared.
not kicked in that nigga ain't got no leg no more. Like it's certain shit we take for granted, but being able to walk is something that's like you can't take for granted. Like, you know.
So top comment is not the asshole. I'm also an amputee missing a leg. Humor is a fantastic coping mechanism. Check out Amputees. And it's spelled AMPU-TEES.
Damn.
For
They got a
funny
whole
shirts.
thing.
I still run better than our government is my current favorite.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I'd rather him make fun of I'd rather him make fun of me for not getting in the shirt than me doing it and then catching him on the wrong day.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
I'm telling you, if I just lost a body part and someone tries to joke with me, they also lose said body part. I ain't gonna be the only one.
Oh, that petty.
I'm a
All right.
comedian,
That would be all I
so
want.
we joke about any and everything. Like the amount of standing on business jokes I would crack for my friends would be outrageous. Like it'd be a lot of standing on business.
The minute he says I'm standing on business, what you talking about, bro?
Exactly.
What we talking about? All right.
So he was voted not the asshole, but given sound advice of don't start with the shirt because you don't know what you're walking into.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just a safe bet.
I thought that was a cute little one to end on because all I read was the title and I was like, this could either be yes, you're the absolute asshole, or no, but like a soft no.
Yeah, being considerate.
They're kids.
Being considerate work.
That's tough. That's tough to be like, you're right about to kind of start living your life for real, and that happens to you.
Yeah, 16 years
Yeah,
old.
that sucks.
16 years
That
old
really
is
sucks.
That sucks.
Like I always say, people who like were born blind, like it's way easier than being able to see the world and then one day not be able to see it. Like you already experienced it, so you know what you're missing out on. As in a person who's born blind, so I never saw anything anyway. Like being able to walk and then know, like now I can't walk, but I know 16 years of walking. That got us fucking.
If I can't see titties again, I'm gonna be unbearable.
What the fuck is the beeping noise in the house?
Your smoke detector.
Yeah.
I hate that TikTok where they're like every black person knows this
You're
is.
such an N-word, Lonnie. Fix your smoke detector.
Is that you?
It's not me. It's not him. I don't hear it.
I make sure I can't stand it.
It's not ours.
Is on.
Yeah,
It's not mine.
In here. Like I took that shit out.
That's crazy. Put a new fucking battery in there. What if a fucking fire breaks out, bro?
Then we die.
It's one of the ones in the house is what I'm
Black
going
folks
with.
don't think fire.
You gotta figure this out
Like,
because
what the fuck?
we cannot be one of the stereotypical houses here, sir.
We got
You
goddamn white
light
neighbors, too.
skin,
We'll be
you
fine.
black. Come on, Lonnie.
Bruh, you act like the battery gonna cost you an arm and a leg for real. Just go get the fucking.
We probably
How
have.
much batteries cost right now?
You trying to die in a fire?
We
We
probably
got
have
more than one
batteries,
smoke
too.
detector in the house.
All right.
Well,
What?
just buy one battery and then self-check out the other ones, if you know what I mean.
Check out this
You should see, you should see what she did tonight. You should see what she
You
did
know what?
tonight.
Comes with a
You know
discount.
what? Random. DJ, I told you I was going to tell you this story. Early, you can hear this. Ari, you can hear this. Everyone can hear this. I'm fighting Lonnie.
About
This
what?
man has one job at the end of the night. I go to bed before him. He has one single job, and that is to put our dogs away.
And I
They
did
sleep
that.
downstairs. They have crates.
Oh,
I don't care
remember
if you
y'all
don't
told
like
me
crate
Wait,
training or
what
not.
kind of dogs? What kind of dogs?
We have a German Shepherd mix and a Lab mix.
Okay,
Okay.
big dogs.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture. Hold on. They're adorable.
In my defense,
No, you don't get to talk yet. You don't get to talk yet.
My guy's already prepping this shit. I'm just saying, like, come on, bro.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Acting like I don't know what they look like. What the fuck?
So,
I mean, one's a dumbass, the other one's a psychopath. So
Which one?
Gatsby's the
Nick's
dumbass. Nix is a psychopath.
German
How
Shepherd.
dumb? How dumb we talking?
No, Lab is a
Lab.
dumbass.
The Lab is
German
a dumbass.
Shepherd is a psychopath. Listen,
Yeah.
she's so pretty. She's
She's-
so pretty.
Because she's German.
I don't know if she even gets the brain cell occasionally, but she shares brain cell with all the other labs, and I don't think she's gotten it.
Labs are like in the clouds, like they're all over the place.
Yeah, always just ditzy.
No, but
Like,
Nick,
what's
Nick,
going on?
I
Nick
don't
will-
think she's
Nick will
gotten
kill
the
like
brain
the
cell
rabbits and
yet.
stuff in the backyard and the squirrels. Like she crazy.
No, I can't have
Anyway,
a dog, man.
so-
The coyotes be hunting them down over here.
So
You
this
take them
morning-
you sleeping.
The days that I have to go into the office, I wake up really early. I wake up at like 5:30, and I like go through. I go to the bathroom, and then I go into my office where a bunch of my clothes are, and then I get dressed and I go downstairs. I pack my lunch and I leave. So I'm stumbling through the house, and I usually only use my phone flashlight until I get downstairs because I don't want to wake Lonnie up because I'm nice. This man don't care whenever he has to get up to go into the office in the morning. He turns all the lights on and just rambunctious through the house. Anyways, I get downstairs, I throw my stuff on the couch, and where we have our dog beds in our living room is in the corner, like against the wall. I go downstairs and I throw my stuff on the couch and I go to tell Alexa to turn on the light. As I throw the stuff down, out of the corner of my eye, I see this black figure, little shadow figure in the darkness start to get up. It starts to uncoil from this little ball and standing up. It is 5:30 in the morning. I am not awake yet.
Hell no.
I have not even processed that I'm up and have to. I'm still going through my head going, what do I need to do again? Oh yeah, I have to start my car. Do I have my badge on me? Where's my lunch at? So I throw this stuff down. I say, Alexa, turn on the light. This black shadow starts to get up and starts coming at me.
Oh my god.
Hell no.
Oh hell no.
My immediate reaction is to try to the only thing I have in my hand is my phone. So as I am cocking my arm back to throw my phone at this black shadow figure that is coming at me, the light turns on. It is my dog.
Well, dog, I'm gonna phone to the forehead.
Lonnie has one job, and it is to put the dogs away.
In my defense,
And he did not put the dogs away.
I did put the
Lonnie.
dogs away because you see, Nix was away. Gatsby, we usually let out a little bit longer because she could be trusted to be by herself because she's too dumb to do anything. But right before I went to bed, I went downstairs to go get some water, and the dogs aren't allowed in the kitchen. She followed me in the kitchen. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" But they respond to fuck a lot. I don't know why. Like they respond to swear words. If you talk to them nice, they ain't gonna do shit. But as soon as you swear at them, then they actually know the commands.
You can
So
swear
it's
at them normally. They'll go do
Yeah,
everything
if you
they
swear at them
want.
normally, they'll just
swear what-
understand what you mean,
Go
what
the
you
fuck
want.
outside. All right.
No. If you call them
I'm outside. All right.
I'm so serious.
My
If you
bad,
tell
bro.
these dogs to fuck off, they'll either go to their bed or they'll go to their crate.
Yeah, you
One
can't
of
say
the
go
two.
away. If you say go away, they're just gonna be like, "What do you mean? What does that mean?" They say, "Can you fuck off?"
That's
please?"
crazy. You gotta cuss your dogs out just to get them to do shit.
That's soft as you want.
Like, he's cussing. He must be serious. He means it. Let me go.
Like they test your gangster every time you tell them to do anything. Like he ain't fucking serious. Come on.
No, but I was like, "What the fuck?" And then she went straight into her crate, and I put her away. I was like, "Don't go in the kitchen." So I did put her away. So somehow she just got out the crate.
How well did you close the crate?
Also that night.
Thank you, random.
Literally, I'm like getting into bed. Like I literally just opened up the blanket and get into bed, and then she's like, "Are you done moving?" I'm
Fake news. Didn't happen. Did not happen.
I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Let me know when you done moving." I'm just like,
didn't happen.
Okay.
Didn't happen.
Good night.
You're looking real fraudulent right now, my boy. You're looking real fraudulent.
I get that though. I ain't gonna lie, because like when you got a significant other, especially like women, like black women in general, y'all like some of y'all like to cuddle. So like y'all like niggas to be done for the night. And if you one of them guys who like, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot this. Your girl will be.
I'm one of the people, but I swear every time.
I was just getting into bed. I was just
trying to cuddle and go to sleep, nigga.
I'm one of them, man. I always be forgetting shit right when I get to bed.
I just was trying to get into the bed, and she's like, "Are you done moving?" I'm just like, "The fuck you?"
We don't play by ourselves. We don't.
That's true.
I have to wait. I was planning to wake up at 4:30 to go to the gym. That did not happen.
I looked at that spare pillow. I looked at her head. I looked at that spare pillow, and I was just like, "Not tonight. Not tonight."
Damn.
Too tired for this.
Yeah.
I got an argument. I got an argument with my joint one time on the couch. I woke up and she was still cuddling me on the couch. I was like, "Ain't this about a bitch?"
Not you left and she migrated with you. She said,
"Oh my god, that's crazy." So I made myself make sure that before I step into bed, like, do you have everything? Like I run through a checklist in my head now. Like where your keys at, where your phone at, is it on the charger, where you put your watch at, like all that
Ain't
stuff.
nothing worse than to get in the room and can you give me some water? I was just in the kitchen, bitch. What's wrong with you?
That's what Taylor does every day. Every day. She'll literally like walk upstairs, and then as soon as she's upstairs, "Can you grab me some water?" You literally just walked by me 2 seconds ago.
I used to
say, random. I don't do the checklist because I get in bed and then I'll text Lonnie. I'll be like,
"That's rude as hell." I used to put a legitimate case of water in my bedroom, and then she
don't give him ideas. Don't give him ideas.
Be like, "Can you go get some ice?"
So gotta be many friends. Gotta be many friends.
What are we doing? Like,
if you don't drink ice water, what are you doing?
Like,
do any of y'all eat in the bed?
Huh?
Do any of y'all eat in the bed?
No.
That's the absolute. A person who eats in the bed is the absolute worst.
That's rude as hell.
Ronnie does.
Crumbs and shit all in the bed, all in your back.
Early. I run a nice thread count. Early. I run a nice thread count on my sheets, bro. You can't be eating in there, bro.
I once broke up with a girl because she ate in the bed too much.
That's rude as hell.
Broke up with her. That's a little intense.
Man, I straight left a date.
I once woke up to so you know I don't know about y'all, but I know a lot of women go to sleep naked. So my ex was a naked sleeper. Like she didn't wear bottoms. Sometimes she didn't wear tops neither. So she has like a heavy flow, and sometimes she doesn't know when it's coming. So yes, a nigga woke up in a bloody puddle, and I remember her.
I'd be scared out my mind early.
I remember her waking me up. So she tried to like do what happened. So when she did it, she didn't hit me at first. So she was trying to like almost change the sheets while I was in the bed. And at some point I rolled over into it, like my shoulder.
Oh God.
No. And the only reason I didn't spaz out, she was bawling crying when I woke up. If I would have said anything to her, it would have destroyed her. So she like was already like embarrassed, she was crying. So I'm like, all right, it's all right. So I like, you know, I get it on my back, I help her. She's trying to wash the sheets. I'm like, we throwing these shits away. And like, you know, like, but she was like in tears. So like I couldn't be like, what the fuck? Literally, as soon as I got it, I ready to like spaz out, and she was like bawling, crying, like, "I'm so sorry, we can't." I was like, all right. So, yeah.
Bro, I was dating a girl one time, and the first time I had her to the crib, you know, she spent the night. She's like, "Hey, you want to take a shower with me?" She's like, "Bet." And then so we getting ready to take a shower, and then she started peeing in the shower.
When I tell you,
I jumped out that shower, and I was like, "You clean that shit up, and you get the fuck out of my house."
How is she gonna clean up the pee in the shower? That don't.
Why would you
clean the shower?
Clean up the shower.
Smell. Hit it with Clorox.
Oh no!
I ran to my closet, grab the bleach, grab the
Yeah.
Clorox, threw that shit right in front of her. I'm like, clean that shit up and get the fuck out of my house.
That's
Like
wild.
I couldn't. First of all, peeing in the shower anyway is rude as fuck, disgusting, and the toilet right there. Just get the
But
fuck
y'all
out
in the
and
shower
piss in the
together
toilet.
though. Like, why
You
did she
talking about?
pee in the
I
shower?
want.
Why would you
Why did
pee
she
with
think that
another
was
person in the
cool?
shower with you?
Exactly.
That means she
That's
does
like
it all the time.
Right.
If she was so comfortable doing it while you was in the shower,
Oh,
she does
hell
it
no.
all. I know them people that be like, it's going down the same pipe. You nasty bitch. Get
You
out my house.
nasty as hell, bro. You nasty as hell.
All right, DJ, you ready to do the outro?
Don't make
Can
me
we end
do
with a
it.
better story than that? Like somebody say something funny because I don't want people like, hey, like, for real, just don't pee in the shower. The toilet right there. The toilet right there, please.
Not
That's
the
a great
last
way to
message
end
is
it.
Don't pee in the shower.
You want that to be the ending thought? Don't pee in the shower.
Don't pee in the
Yes,
shower.
I want that to be the ending thought. The ending thought will be don't pee in the shower.
Do not pee in the shower.
Yeah.
Have more respect for yourself.
All
Jesus
right.
Christ.
This is the end of episode 6 of the You're Being Too Loud podcast. Random, Lonnie, do you guys want to let them know where they can find you if we happen to not have any shared followers for whatever reason?
Got to pull up to the Black Sensei Society every Tuesday night. Me, Lonnie, Radell, J-Rob, Ty, Miles. We talk everything anime, sometimes a little more. Like, I'm still trying to break down that Cardi Meg beef. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, how did it even start?
Cardi Meg, do you mean Nicki Meg?
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, my bad. Nicki Meg. I apologize. See, that's how much I don't really pay attention to culture anymore, you know. But I don't still like why did Meg make the diss in the first place? Do we know why?
It could be a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but she been talking about that girl in songs.
Mhm.
And then obviously I can't take Nicki seriously. I'm like, look who you married to, bro.
Plus,
like,
Meg and Meg and Cardi are real cool, and sometimes it's
Yeah,
There's a lot of that- there's a
the
lot
beef
of
really
behind the
started
scenes
after Meg and Cardi got close and Meg released her song with Cardi.
But apparently, allegedly, there was a time where, like, when Nicki and Meg were cool, but Nicki just got pregnant and, like, she was hanging around Meg and Meg was drinking a lot. And then Meg was trying to get her to drink. And she's like,
I think they did the WAP song together. It was one song that Meg and Nicki did together, like a real popular
yeah.
song.
But, like, Nicki kept Meg kept on trying to get Nicki to drink. And people that know that know about Meg, we all know Meg's an alcoholic. So,
she be drinking for real.
Yeah, so Nicki was like, "No, I'm pregnant," and so Meg basically said, like, "Can't you just have an abortion?" And apparently that's when, like, their friendship.
Sometimes drunk girls do say stupid shit.
Yeah, she's like, "You can just get an abortion tomorrow and, like, turn up now," type shit. So I guess that's when like their friendship started turning.
That's so weird though. But I can't take Nicki seriously. Your husband ain't even allowed near her school. Like, what are we talking about?
Probably has
Let
to
me
have
stop.
supervised business with his own son. Anyways,
Let me stop.
Early, Ari, do y'all have anything that y'all want to link or anything like that?
Well, I let Ari go first.
So my Instagram is Ari_Charisse. And then I also have my makeup page, and I do makeup as well. It's Faces by Ari Charisse. So you can just type that in. That's all one word. But my regular Instagram is Ari_Charisse. So that's where you can find me at. Causing shenanigans and mayhem on Instagram. Like Early says, I'm a little messy.
And where are you located in case people want to, like, try to get their face done or whatever?
I'm in the DMV area and in Baltimore, so like I pretty much am just like, the East Coast in general, because I've done stuff in Philly and New York and stuff like that. So the East Coast mainly, but DMV is where I am most of the time.
I'll hit you up when we're redoing our engagement photos.
Of course.
Yeah,
I got you.
Now, would have
Yeah,
met
I
each
got
other. She's supposed to come to the show. They came to the show, Ari, but you had something going on. But yeah, they came to the
Yeah, there's
show.
a lot going on. Yeah.
You said Faces by Ari Charisse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Spelled the same way on the, if you can see her name on the.
Yeah, I got you.
So, of course, you can follow me on I am on Instagram. I am Little Earl. Early Coast on all other platforms, TikTok, Facebook. I'm on tour right now. Next city will be in North Carolina in February, and then we'll be in Tampa in March. So Something to Prove tour with me and my brother Rob and our homies Skip and Oral. And also I'm on the panel. I'm on PC with Random and Lonnie, and you guys can find us on there talking sports talk, football mostly. So yeah.
Hey, salute to PC.
Thank you.